Good day, guys. I will discuss to you our system, the digitized library management system by yours truly, Acoba, and my partner, Mark Stanley II. So, Chapter 1, Introduction. This research is conducted in the grounds of Data Center College of the Philippines, Lawag City. Um, so, what is library? In the Philippines, library is the main source of knowledge of the students in their schools. Um, the librarians in the country faces several problems in their service because of the manual system they use in daily transaction. So, according to UNESCO, a library is an organized collection of published books and periodicals and other reading and audiovisual materials and the service of the staffable to provide the interpret such materials as are required to meet the information, research, education, or recreational needs of the user. Um, According also to Robertson 2004, library management system is a known automated library management system is a software that is developed to handle basic functions of the library and provides complete solution of the administration of a library technical functions of a service to the public. Uh, Background of the study: Annalie E. Mayo, 2006, entitled "The Public High School on Online Management System Polls." Digitized library management system will provide ebook an ebook that can be web viewable for students and downloadable for the teacher, instructors, and it's free because it is used only in the school. The goal of the study is to provide an improvement regarding with the library management process of the school that will speed up the process. The statement of the problems. What are the existing process of library management system? Number two, what are the problems of the existing library management system and how the digitized library management system solve the problem? Number three, what are the features that can be integrated with the design and develop of the proposed system for digitized library management system? And this is the objective of the study: to be able to identify the process of library management system, to be able to identify the problems of using ebook and help to improve or solve the problem, to able to number three, to be able to identify the features that will be integrated to the design and development of the proposed system. So this is the significance of the study. Students, for the students, this system entitled Digitized Management System will help the students to read books without going in actual library. They can now study in their house without going to actual library by using their computers. Librarians. This system entitled Digitized Management System will help the librarian managing the library without hassle and they lessen the work of library like recording books manual manually in paper and store it in a folder that is not safe. So we came up to make the system to help the librarian to manage the library electronically by using computers, and also the system will secure and the safety of the records. Teachers or instructors help by not worrying enough if the students can manage the library research task given by them, because the students can now be provided a quick access for library items, and also it helps them to search books for their lessons and can be downloadable by them. Future researchers, this study mm, will be the guide. It will be a guide of reference for their future researches. The future that will be integrated to the design and development of the proposed system. For the school, um, this will aid the problems of the school library currently that currently use a manual process, and also will help the librarian students and instructors. And for the researchers, the study will help the researcher to grow and then develop their programs. The conceptual framework, the the inputs are the process of the library management system, the problems of using ebook and help to improve or solve the problem, the features that will be integrated to the design and the development of the proposed system. The process are design and develop of SDLC or software development cycle method. The method is a waterfall method. A, planning. B, analyzing. C, designing. D, software development. And E, testing. F, operating test. And G, maintenance. Output is the digitalized library management system. The scope is the main of this the scope is the main of this project was to design an efficient and convenient digitized library management system for the Rizal Center College of the Philippines, Lawag City. The system will be using the internet to connect to the database of the school. The system will provide a security module which will have level of access such as administrators, instructor, and students. Administrator is fully responsible for monitoring and maintaining the website since they have access on some menus. As for the student, the system will provide an account wherein they can view books as for the instructor, they will provide an account wherein they can view and download the books. Registration can be easily done by filling out the forms with personal information such as user type, school ID, course, first name, middle name, last name, year, and password. Login information must also fill up by providing the school ID and preferred password, and be sure that the password is deeply memorized. Limitations. The system has its own limitations. The study that we will be conducted will be done only in the grounds of Data Center College of the Philippines, Davao City. As for the students, they are only allowed to view books, and for the instructors, they can view and download books without computer and internet. The system will not be accessible. Chapter 2, RRL, or related review related literature. The local studies are the Dlms 2012 from the article entitled The DOS ESF Libraries, the first library network in the Philippines. Mm, Number 2 is the QJ Pastrana 2013 from the study entitled Library System with the Web Android-based OPAC. The third is the Anali Ibeyo 2016 from the study entitled Public High School Online Library Management System, or PHOS.
And in chapter 2, review related literature, there are three foreign studies. Um, the Library Automation Solution 2016, A. Agarwal 2013, and the research entitled Online Library Management System. Eliza Valenti 2016, The Site of Library Management System. In chapter 2, review related literature, sinate namin yung 3 foreign studies at 3 local studies para ma-improve pa o magawa yung research study namin. Kumbaga siya yung naging guide para magawa yung study namin. Next is Chapter 3, the methodology. In research design, we use qualitative research, interview, and observation. Next, in software development lifecycle or SDLC, we use the waterfall model design model. And the waterfall design model has 7 phases or stage. The first stage is planning stage. In planning stage, according to Toby Osborne 2020, in any software development project, planning comes first. The planning phase involves the entire project team. The outputs from the planning stage include project plans, cost estimation, and procurement requirements. Planning stage is about how the researcher plans making the system and what are the requirements used to make the system. In making the research study, the researchers plans all the possible outcome of the system and gather all the requirements needed. In second stage, the requirement analysis stage, according to Toby Osborne 2020, in feasibility analysis, your team ensures that the project requirement help the end user of the system. In making the research study, the researchers analyze the gathered information about how the existing system works and how the gathered information improve the system digitized library management system. In the third stage, design and prototyping stage, according to Toby Osborne 2020, during design phase, developers and designers prototype a feature or map out a solution. Design and prototyping stage is about how the researcher design and prototype the system and to produce a solution that user needs. In making the research study, the researchers design the system and what the user needs and give a good design to attract the users. And in the fourth stage, which is the software development stage, according to Toby Osborne 2020, software development turns your project requirement and prototypes into working code. It's the earliest phase in which you start to see something that resembles the final product. Software development stage is about how the researchers codes the system in order to make it executable. In making the research study, the researchers code the system in order to make it executable. By using Sublime Text Tree in typing the code, some for the web server and Google Chrome to run the code. And also the researcher uses database to store the user and the book information. In the fifth stage, which is the software testing stage, according to Toby Osborne 2020, during the software testing phase, tester put the code through its phase. Software testing phase is about the user test the system and often seeks clarification to the developer. In making the research study, the researchers conducted a test of our system with our fellow BSIT third year students in order to verify and secure the system will satisfy the clients. The researchers received comments and suggestions for consideration. And in implementation integration stage, according to Toby Osborne 2020, the implementation phase takes code and puts it somewhere people can use. In simple projects, this will be the deploying code onto a web server. In making the research study, the research implement the system in some web server and it can be used by the user in Google Chrome or any browsing application. In the last stage, which is the operation and maintenance stage, according to Toby Osborne 2020, in the operation and maintenance phase of developers watch software for bugs and objects. If they find one, they create a bug report. During maintenance, it is important to consider opportunities for when the development cycle starts over again. In making the research study, the researchers will conduct maintenance once the system is deployed to our clients to maintain good performance. Next is research instrument. The data will be gathered by the use of interview and observation. In interview, we conducted via messenger and asked them with several questions about their experience in going in the library in order to meet the information needed in the study. And in observation, this method will allow the researchers gather data by only observing what happens in the library. Next is data gathering techniques. In data gathering techniques, we use the 4Ws in questioning, which is the who, what, when, where. Thank you.
Hello and good afternoon. Today I will show you the user interface design of our system entitled Digitized Library Management System. Ito sa homepage, may makikita kayong tatlong clickable buttons na Home, Register at Login. Sa Home, dito makikita yung title tsaka yung description ng aming system. At sa Register naman, dito ka mag-i-input ng information mo gaya ng user type, full name, course, year, ID number, tsaka password. Tapos, i-click mo yung register. Doon registered ka na. Tapos, pagkatapos mo mag-register, punta ka sa login. Sa login naman, dito, pipili ka ng user type gaya ng student, instructor, or admin. Tsaka i-enter mo yung ID number mo at tsaka password. Tapos press yung login button. At mare-redirect ka na sa page kung ano ang user type na pinili mo. Sa forgot password naman, dito kung nakalimutan mo na yung password mo, pwede kang mag-forgot password. Dito, i-enter mo lang yung ID number mo, tas mag-enter ka ng new password, tas i-confirm mo yung new password na in-enter mo, taka save, tas home. Ngayon, subukan natin mag-login as admin. Dito sa admin page, may makikita kayong 9 na buttons. Una, si dashboard. Si dashboard, dito makikita yung kung ilang members na ang nag-login sa ating system. At dito makikita kung ilang books per category ang available. Sa book naman, dito mag-input ng book information gaya ng book category, title, edition, publication, yung file ng libro, dapat naka-PDF lang, author, tsaka ISBN. At sa ISBN naman, dapat walang karakter na kasama at walang spaces. Ito, may dalawang button dito sa adbook na clear at add. Yung clear, sample, yung clear, kung nagkamali ka ng lagay, pwede mong i-clear lahat. At yung add naman dito, kung pinindot mo yung add, mag-add siya sa ating database. Tsaka sunod, bago tayo pumunta sa update book, punta muna tayo sa view users. Sa view users naman, dito pwede kang mag-search. Dito pwede kang mag-search ng students, kung ilang estudyante na ang naka-register sa ating system, at saka instructor. At pwede namang i-view all na lang. Next ay view books. Dito sa view book naman, pwede kang mag-search at view all ng libro. sa search box, pwede mong i-search ang title, kaya na to, yung author, at saka category. At pwede mo ring i-view all na lang. At dito sa table na to, may makita kayong number of views, number of downloads, edit, view, at download. Pag click natin si edit, pupunta siya sa update book. Dito, pwede mo nang ma-edit yung book information. Gaya nito. Gawin natin publication. 2004. Katapos ng update, book update successfully. View natin. USA 2004. Na-edit na siya. At dito naman sa view, pag click natin, pupunta siya sa book content at i-display niya yung PDF file natin or ang ebook natin. Tapos punta ulit tayo sa view book, view all. At kung napansin nyo, may 1 na sa number of views. Kasi kung click na yung view, mag-add na siya dito sa number of views. Kahit din ng download. Pag click natin yung download, magda-download na siya sa ating download folder. Tsaka magka-count din siya ng kung ilang number of downloads na. Next ay sa profile. Sa profile naman, dito pwede kang mag-change password. Dito, mag-enter ka lang ng ID number, yung old password mo, mag-enter ka ng new password, tsaka yung confirmation ng new password mo. Pag si ID number at saka si old password ay hindi nagmatch sa ating database na naka-store, mag-error login siya. At kung si enter new password, kung si new password at yung confirm new password naman hindi magka-match, mag-error din. Tas home. Dito sa book content, pinindot mo, walang mag-display kasi nakadepende siya sa view books tsaka yung view. Tas log out. Ngayon, subukan din natin yung isang user type na student. In 18.10.413. Dito sa student view, pwede siyang mag-search at view all, tas mag-change ng password sa profile. Si student, pwede siyang mag-search ng title, author, at category. At pwede rin niyang i-view all na lang. Tas pwede rin niyang i-view yung ebook natin. Sample. Di-display yung ebook. Tas home. Tas iba naman English. Yun. So, kung napansin nyo, nag-add rin yung number of views. Dito rin makikita nyo kung ilang views na ang libro na yon. Tapos profile. Sa profile naman, kapares din naman ni admin. Na mag-enter ka lang ng ID number, yung old password mo, new password, tas confirm new password, tas save changes. Saka punta tayo sa katlong user type natin na instructor. Sa instructor page naman, dito parang kapareha lang ni student page. Pero ang pinagkaiba nila ay si instructor pwede siyang mag-download ng ebook natin. Si instructor pwede siyang mag-search ng title, author, title ng libro, author ng libro, tsaka category ng libro. Tapos pwede rin siyang mag-view all. Tapos dito, pwede rin siyang mag-view. Pupunta siya doon. Di-display sa ating book content. Sa home. At si instructor, pwede siyang mag-download ng ating libro. Okay. Tapos refresh natin. Dito, kung makikita nyo, pinapakita rin niya yung number of views at number of downloads. Sa profile naman, same lahat sila ni admin at saka student. Na mag-enter siya ng ID number, old password, new password, tsaka confirm yung password, save changes, log out. Doon nagtatapos ang aming system.